And so off the tip, it's Boston. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Bismack Biyombo. Russell Westbrook out there with Irving. Then there's Kent Bazemore. Boston shooting their first free throws of this. That's good from Stephen Curry. And both free throws good for Curry.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Murison. Good work defensively by Yao.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's Atlanta now. Biyombo kicks it to Bazemore. Murison. And he jams it with authority.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Thompson. Atlanta with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. And, Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Yao kicks to Curry. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had. Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
To the inside. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got his first 2 points.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Curry passes to Thompson. He kicks it to James. Nice ball movement by Boston. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. And Atlanta has possession. They lead by 4. Westbrook against Davis. Murison. Irving misses.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
So it's Atlanta now. Yao Ming missing on the 3. Murison sinks it from just inside the baseline. And so it's Boston with it. 6-point game. Now here's Curry. LeBron dishes to Curry. Kicks it out to LeBron. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Davis setting the pick for Thompson. From downtown. And he gets it to go. Thompson's got 5.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things you want to do is make sure everybody is clearly on the same page with the game plan. And sometimes you need a timeout to make sure that's the case.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Irving for 3. The shot is off. And it's Boston the other way. It's Westbrook with the drive. Stojakovic kicks to Westbrook. Good D by Irving. Atlanta leading by 3. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Paul George is checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Here's Leonard. Launches it. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Griffin. Feeds it to Westbrook. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Drexler against Irving. Westbrook kicks to Stojakovic. Back to Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Paul George with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And Harden wide open. He shoots. That 3 off the mark. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Atlanta leads by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
Peja Stojakovic is out there with Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Drexler in the 2 spot. That's the Boston 5. And Westbrook, here we go. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. LeBron comes in for Stojakovic. And Michael Jordan subbed in for Clyde Drexler. And here is James following the 3 from Ray Allen. LeBron kicks to Davis. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense. Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Allen to Bazemore. This is to Biyombo. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
Boston making a switch here. Curry's checked in. That's tipped. It's Westbrook with the drive. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Butler, he's checked in for Davis. And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they've played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for him, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Yao. James kicks to Curry. Back to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Westbrook against Curry. The feed to Bazemore. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And here's Atlanta. They're on a... Oh!
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Yao with the block. Here's Jordan, and the shot is good. Jordan's got his first basket.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done. Good game for Westbrook. 10 points and the 2 nice steals as well. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And Clark, it's as if he's been a step ahead of everyone else out there today.
Thompson, he's checked in for Boston. And the basket by Curry.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Here's Westbrook. Rebound, Boston. Yao's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Boston trails by 11. Pippen against Curry. From deep. Rebound, Atlanta. Biyombo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Rice. No good from outside.
Oh, that's a tough three-point try when you've got the defense right there.
Well, he'd have to be really good to knock down the shot like that against that kind of defense.
Atlanta leading by 11. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Rice. 14 points for Russell Westbrook.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Atlanta also making some changes here. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Biyombo. And Irving subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Cousins with a screen for Westbrook. He's looking for Cousins and finds him. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Clock at 6. And stolen by Cousins. Here's Stojakovic. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Cousins, no good. Atlanta leading by 11. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Atlanta. Harden comes in for Pippen. On the wing, Drexler, guarded by Harden. Stojakovic, the pass to Cousins. And he banks in the layup. Cousins has got 4 this quarter.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
And so we conclude the first half. It's Atlanta. They lead by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
We're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know,
Divided affairs so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. Well, you look at Russell Westbrook in this game. He has been everywhere.
And the approach in that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. They've got Kent Bazemore. Kyrie Irving is out there with Russell Westbrook. And there's Bismack Biyombo. They set the pick. Irving against LeBron. Outside Irving. From deep. But they'll get another chance. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Murison. Rebound, Boston.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
The drive by James. Can't drop it in from the right block. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Irving. No one near him. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
We need to make some adjustments because he's absolutely scorching.
Boston trails by 16. Thompson outside. This one for 3. Boston, no good that time either.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Irving. And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Boston making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. And a switch here also for Atlanta. George is checked in. The drive by Jordan. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That one on George.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Boston making some changes. Butler comes in for Thompson. And Irving subbed in for Curry. And Bazemore kicks to Westbrook. Atlanta again missing.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Here's Butler. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Well, that's a lot of bricks by them early in the second. Only 1 make on 5 tries so far in the second half.
Boston trails by 13. Here's Irving. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Peja Stojakovic, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Drexler comes in for Jordan. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Irving. Green, he's checked in for Atlanta. Harden with it. And Drexler picking him up. Harden, no good.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Kicks it to Allen. From deep three-point range, it's good. The assist that time from Harden. 6 points for Ray Allen. Westbrook kicks to Stojakovic. The dish now to Davis. Leonard with the steal. 3-on-3. From deep, Harden. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Atlanta making some changes. Rice is checked in. And Pippen subbed in for Ray Allen.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Boston trails by 14. Westbrook dishes to Cousins. And that is good. Cousins has got 8 points.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations, Greg, have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time.
Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And then Pippen slams it in.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
From deep three-point range. And it's Davis missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Yao, he's checked in for Boston. Curry comes in for Russell Westbrook. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Scottie Pippen. Boston shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Atlanta leading by 12. Stolen by Drexler.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Atlanta leads by 10. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. LeBron James is out there with Stojakovic. Then there's Yao. Then there's Klay Thompson. And it's Curry in at the point. That's the Boston 5. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Here's Westbrook. Yao with the block. Second chance shot. Bazemore. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Boston trails by 11. Now Curry. LeBron outside. Launches it. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
And stolen by Yao. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Irving. Thompson misses. Atlanta leading by 8. Jacks up a 3. And it's Kyrie Irving with the 3.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Outside Curry. That one goes. Count it.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Atlanta calls timeout. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, guys. Well, Brad Stevens had some advice for the team over that last break. It was clear what message he was trying to get across. He said, this lead isn't big enough that we're safe. Not by a long shot. I don't want us sitting back and milking the clock. Play to win. Show some aggression. Guys.
Outside, Davis misses the three. Atlanta leading by 9. Here's Bazemore. And the rejection by James. On its way from Curry for 2. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. That's 12 points for Steph Curry. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. From the corner. Rebound, Atlanta. At one point, they led by 16. Bazemore for 3. And Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. For 3, Westbrook. No luck. Good D by LeBron. Boston trails by 7. Curry outside. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 10 points here in the second half.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Nobody near Irving. Drains the three-pointer. And Atlanta leads by 7.
Wow, has he flipped a switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Irving's gotten 5 of his 11 shots to go here. Westbrook with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And here we go. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
Atlanta making a switch here. Harden's checked in.
You guys just be kidding me. I mean, that's a point guard playing like a power forward.
And he can do a little bit of everything out there.
Yeah, he torches defenders in all kinds of ways. When he's on the floor, he's a matchup headache.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Open shot, Thompson. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Westbrook drives in. And that one's good.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Boston trails by 7. Outside Curry. He dishes it to Yao. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively. They've been turning those turnovers into points.
Here's Harden. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. And it's time for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We've got Denver facing Atlanta. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Davis is out there with Jordan. Then there's J.R. Smith. Then it's Anthony. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Lets the 3 fly. No good. Great D that time from Westbrook. Irving for 3. That's good. Irving's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Here's Anthony. Can't hit. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Bazemore, covered by Smith.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Now Irving, after the missed 3 by Carmelo. It's Westbrook with...
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And just a nice bucket there to really just sustain that lead.
Well, a few more possessions like that, and they'll do more than sustain the lead, Greg. I think they'll start to put this thing away by pulling away.
And so it's Atlanta with it, following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. And there's the pass to Bazemore. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
One-on-one here from outside the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound. Smith with it. He's picked up by Irving. Deflects the pass. And here's Atlanta. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Drills it from outside. Irving's got 6.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
Great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Now Irving. After the missed 3 by Carmelo. The kick out to Irving. Right wing. Bazemore inside the 3-point line. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Atlanta leading by 12. No good from Irving. There's 1:47 left to play in the first quarter. Jordan with it. Guarded now by Irving. And they double up Jordan. And again, Denver no good. Green kicks it to Bazemore. To the inside. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. That's good. And that's now 7 points for Russell Westbrook.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Denver with a platoon swap here on the floor. Now here's Westbrook. McGee up top. James outside. Looking to end the run. And it's good on the layup.
It took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. We'll see if that's the case here.
Valanciunas passes to Harden. And now the fast break. LeBron with the ball. Makes it off the glass.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
George against LeBron. Launches it. Again, the miss by Harden.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And George drops them both. Denver trails by 11. Now here's Westbrook. Back to James. With one on the clock. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Atlanta leads by 9. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Allen. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Rice in the small forward. And Anthony sends it back. And finished off by LeBron.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Jordan, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Murison, no good, unable to end this run. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
You see the benefit of knocking down baskets consecutively because it leads to the confidence growing and growing.
And, guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Dishes it to Westbrook. And that one is hammered home.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have. And, Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Well, this here is a game. Good run to close the gap.
Yeah, they've done a great job to get back within striking distance. Really a solid comeback effort here.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bazemore is checked in. Denver also making some changes. Anthony Davis is checked in for LeBron. Smith comes in for Andre Robertson. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Jordan can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And he gets it to go. And it's an 8-point Atlanta lead. Rondo kicks to Jordan. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low blocks.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Atlanta making some changes. Harden comes in for Ray Allen. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And Denver with a change here, too. Green, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Denver trails by 4. Smith dishes to Green. Back to Smith. Pass to Rondo. Davis setting the pick for Rondo. Inside. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Denver shooting their second and third free throws tonight. And both free throws good for Davis. Atlanta with the ball. Here's Harden. Anthony with the block. Takes a 3. Count that one. And Denver leads by 1. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Denver making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Here's Rondo. James Harden picking up that last basket. Rondo passes to Green. Here's McGee. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, McGee's got the lead up to 1 now for Denver. Anthony against George. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. This is his second trip to the free throw line. That's good from George. Pippin's checked in